When a mother has borderline personality disorder, her parenting is severely impaired. It helps us to look at what borderline personality disorder means and how a person who has it experiences life. To begin to talk about the effect her parenting has on her daughter. So the number one thing I would say about a borderline personality disordered mother, or a mother who's high in traits of borderline personality disorder, she is terrified of abandonment. Abandonment is her primary wound. So when a child who's growing up, her natural development pulls her away from mom and into a life of her own, separation, individuation. As she grows away from mom, the experience of the borderline mom is terror, because as her daughter pulls away, her main wound is abandonment. So she will unconsciously wage an all-out attack to pull the daughter back in. That's where this comes from. The other component or aspect of borderline mom is that she doesn't have a stable inner core, a stable sense of self. It morphs and changes and is unreliable and she is unreliable and unpredictable. That is related to the third thing. It makes her volatile and impulsive, and she changes like the weather, or that's experience of the daughter. I would say the thing the daughter sees, and it's most outward, is that mom has a tendency to elevate people beyond what they could possibly be to her. All of a sudden somebody is her savior and they're wonderful, and she idealizes them really way too soon. And then when that person naturally disappoints her, denies her something, the borderline mom experiences like a crashing. She feels incredibly disappointed, disillusioned. She can become really angry and lash out at that person, and all of a sudden the person's the worst person in the world. So that's how a borderline mom experiences her internal life. And so parenting, which involves really being resilient, because you're rejected and kids are push me, pull you, back and forth as they're trying to establish their independence, and they feel ambivalent about it and you feel ambivalent about it. If this isn't solidified to a certain extent within yourself, then that whole dance is going to be full of missteps and misfires, and definitely affects a daughter, particularly an attuned, sensitive daughter who just wants more than anything for mom to be okay. But when mom has traits of this disorder, she's anything but okay in a predictable and consistent manner.